What else? I'm a 34-year-old man living in a share house. In case you couldn't tell. Thank you. Yes, this man has his head in his hands. Thank you. No, but the house I live in is kind of one of those old share houses that's been kind of ignored by the landlord. It's kind of, ramshackle. It's got holes everywhere. It's a sort of drafty old share house where one of the more common phrases you hear around the house in wintertime is, "Gosh, it's much warmer outside, isn't it?" Like a lot of houses, the power bills go up in winter, not ours. We switch off the fridge, leave all the food out on the bench, it's fine, Little silver linings, I suppose. Silver linings is actually the nickname we've given to the house because everyone has to sleep in one of those alfoil emergency blankets to stay alive. Yeah. I know it sounds good, but it's actually all right, because I live with some of my oldest friends who I love very dearly. So it's quite actually a good situation, and I guess I see myself as part of this kind of current generation that's choosing as they age to continue living in share houses longer as a kind of rejection of this capitalist individualism that leads people to living these lonely lives in studio apartments, and instead we're seeking to reimagine the nuclear family as a chosen family of friends and found community. And I'll tell you what, it's amazing you can make yourself believe this stuff because financially you have no other choice. Anyway, right, so it's all coming to an end actually because we found out the landlord's selling our home, so we've got to. Yeah, I know, right. The real estate agent actually came around to do an appraisal of the house, and as he was walking through the living room, we were all kind of sat there on the couch, and he just turns to us and goes, "Oh, you guys should put in an offer for the house," and then laughed really hard at his own joke. So anyway, I've moved in with him, so it's happy ending, dating now. It's true, actually. Sometimes in the bedroom we like to do a fun little role play we call the Australian Dream, right? Where I get him to dress up as a leech and then suck all the fluid out of my body till I resemble the desiccated husk of an old cicada shell. And we just lie there in bed together, him spooning me, stroking my shell, going, look, now you do have your own home. And then he comes all over me, so I rehydrate. Let's go. Thanks so much, Cindy. You're angels. Give it up for all